Welcome to a Traceable Products instructional video for the Traceable Excursion-Trac thermometer. In this video, we will learn how to view your alarm limits, what are high and low alarms, how to enable and disable your alarm, how to set your alarm limits, and how to handle alarm events. If you'd like to skip to the lesson you need help with, you can click on any of the topics above on your desktop computer to transfer you to that topic. Otherwise, we'll begin in just a few moments. Let's get started. How to view your alarm limits. To view your alarm limits, we're going to use the display switch on the center of your device. Move this switch until it aligns with the words alarm. Once you do this, your LCD will change to show your current temperature at the top, the low alarm in the center, and the high alarm at the bottom. The alarm limits are the low and high alarms. Now that we know the alarm limits, let's learn what the high and low alarms are. What are high and low alarms? High and low alarms are incredibly useful in helping you protect temperature-sensitive environments or supplies. By setting a low alarm and a high alarm, your device will alert you audibly and visually when the temperature of your environment exceeds the high alarm or falls below the low alarm. How to enable and disable your alarm. To enable or disable your alarm, we're going to use the alarm switch located towards the left. If you'd like to enable your alarm, be sure to align the alarm switch with the word on. If you'd like to disable your alarm, be sure to move the switch down to off. Keep in mind that when you enable or disable your alarm, both probes will be affected. How to set your alarm limits. Before we begin setting your alarm limits, we'll need to do three things. First, we'll select the probe we want to set our alarm limits for. In my case, I only have one probe connected to my device in the P1 slot. So I'm going to leave the probe switch on the left to the number 1 position. Second, we'll locate the display switch on the center of your device. Move this switch so that it aligns with the words alarm. Once you do this, your LCD will change to show your current temperature at the top, the low alarm in the center, and the high alarm at the bottom. And third, we'll need to lower the bottom door to our device to reveal the select and advanced buttons. Press your thumbs on both sides here and slide the door down. Once you do this, you'll find the select and advanced buttons on the right. These are the two buttons we'll be using to set our alarm limits. Let's learn about each button now. The select button allows you to select fields on your LCD that you'd like to change. Each press will move the flashing field to the next area. If a number field is flashing, Each press of the advanced button will increase the value by 1. If the words low alarm or high alarm are flashing, pressing the advanced button here will change the values between negative and positive. Now that you know what the select and advanced buttons do, use them both to set your desired low alarm and high alarm. How to handle alarm events. When an alarm triggers, there are two ways to handle the alarms. The first way to handle an alarm event is to use the clear button on the right. Pressing the clear button once will disable the current alarm. If the current temperature returns in between its low and high alarm, and then leaves the range again, your device will ring once again, as this has created a new alarm. The second way to handle an alarm event is to use the alarm switch on the left. Sliding the switch down to off will disable the current alarm. But it will also disable future alarms as well. If the current temperature returns in between your low alarm and high alarm range, and then leaves this range again, your device will not ring as the alarm is completely off. Do you have any additional questions about your traceable Excursion-Trac thermometer? Contact us directly by phone or email, and we'll help you with any question you have.